Alright guys, here we are about to enter level 7. Now for those of you who are new to this hardcore run, I'm going straight down. I'm not going back up to town. I'm just using what I can find. And if I die, I'm dead. It's game over. Not going to reload or anything like that. So far we've been pretty lucky. Just to kind of recap a little bit, and that's not what I want. Here we go. We did get Arcane's Valor, Ring of the Jaguar. I guess this is a short battle bow of plenty, and a cap. But you know, this is going to really keep us alive. This thing, and to a lesser extent that. So we're pretty fortunate in our drops lately. We had a rocky start, but things have been going fairly smoothly. Here we go. We get a little healing potion. That's always good. I'm not sure what's down here. Could be archers, could be other things. We'll find out. Hopefully not the hard way. I keep forgetting to use her trap disarm skill. It's one thing I really feel that let's see, do I have it here? What do I want to... There we go. And it's gold. One thing that I feel that the PC version has on... Okay, this is the Book of the Blind. I'm going to wait to open that. Oh yeah, so I was saying the PC version does have something on this version. Like, you can kind of aim at barrels and stuff in the PC version and shoot them open with your bow or your magic. You can't really do that in this one. So you're kind of, you know, vulnerable, I guess, to explosions and stuff like that. Alright, so far it's pretty safe here. Famous last words. But it's good if we can establish a good place to fall back to. Get these barrels. There's some Noyers, there's acid beasts, all kinds of nasty things in here. Okay. That's more like it. I was wondering what was wrong with this game for a minute. Familiars are kind of dangerous because they hit you with lightning magic as well as their physical attack. We have no magic resistance to speak of, so that's a problem for us. And it's especially going to be a problem with level 9. Maybe we'll get lucky and like one of those things we identify will have like lightning resistance on it or something. Oh, this is not good. Yeah, these guys will surround you. They're very sneaky and it's hard to tell if there's any about, really. Just kind of have to get lucky. There are ways to detect them. But I'm admittedly a little bit rusty. I'll do some healing. Just gonna pick up that gold to get it out of the way. It's not gonna help us, but consolidating it and all that will help. Yeah, drop the ring mail. I'm not gonna bother with it because Arcane's Valor is light years ahead of that thing. So we got another bow. They really want us to have long battle bows. I'm not complaining either. Those are fairly decent weapons, actually. Murky Pool, I don't really remember what that does. I think it gives you infravision, but it actually reduces your MP or something permanently. So, probably not worth it, really. I could be wrong, however. Alright. So that's that first little area down. There we go. And hopefully we'll find some magic rooms. Still holding out hope for some scrolls of Identify. They do drop from enemies very occasionally. They'll also drop from, you know, books and stuff, obviously, if you find tome rooms. And this is the Halls of the Blind. I purposely didn't read that book because it will open up the area. And it's filled with very dangerous enemies. So we will clear it out. I actually, if I remember correctly, the item that you get is the Optic Amulet. That actually might be a good choice for us because I think it has lightning resistance. I might actually look it up because if I do get it and I manage to dig up a scroll of Identify and I identify it doesn't have lightning resistance, it's kind of like it would be a major waste of time. And I don't know, maybe that's a little bit of cheating, maybe, who knows, a little dishonest, but you know, I have been playing this game for many years and I have an idea of what things do, so it's not like I'm just kind of looking up things I know nothing about at all. Yeah, that would be nice if we could get that. That might actually save us. I don't know how much lightning resistance you get out of it, but it would be arguably more than the standard weapon or item drops that you get from enemies. Like, you know, like if it was like a ring or something, I don't think the lightning resistance would be that high at this point in the game. Alright, there we go. And we have quite a bit of power. I'm really surprised about how well this character's doing in that department. Because we don't even have, you know, usually you might get like a little magic bow or something where, you know, you have like maybe plus 20% to damage or whatever. Nothing great, but, you know, a little bit of edge. I think what really helped was boosting up her dexterity. In fact, if I ever attempt this again, especially with the rogue, I might just put to dexterity and a little strength so she could wear things. That would be interesting to test out. Certainly not her, especially her armor class. Not adding the vitality hasn't hurt either. We're probably missing like 14 hit points. And getting that ring, you know, completely made up for that. Ah, mana shield. Well, well, well. I'm gonna drop some of these. In fact, their usefulness is rather questionable. A lot of these scrolls. I don't even know why I'm bothering with them, to be honest. Yes, Book of Mana Shield. Yes. Oh, there we go. Well, this isn't bad to have. I think I am going to, I'm going to keep it on hand. I'm not going to use it right now. I think it costs 33 to cast. There we go. At this point, like, that's a lot of my mana. So I would have to cast it and, like, use a potion or something. And we'll hold on to that. Stone Curse could be useful, so I'll keep that. Infravision could actually be useful too, so. We're actually doing pretty well. We're at a point where we don't have room because we have all these things. That's not bad. It was much better than trying to conserve a short bow as much as possible, like I was in the beginning of the game. I'm hoping I like didn't overlook any helms or something that dropped. Like, I just feel like they should be dropping for us. Oh, another book room. That's good. We're not going to see these anymore as we get deeper. I think level 8 or level 9 is about it for them. Okay, we've got a problem here. Oh! Oh man. Getting ugly. That was bad. I almost lost the game there. Almost, actually, because I do have enough potions I could probably fight and heal up at the same time, but that would have been pretty disastrous for our stock. And of course, like a lucky hit from those enemies might kill me. So that was very close. I'm gonna have to be careful. Oh, scroll of identify. Ah. Uh-huh. Well, we're gonna hold on to that. I'm actually gonna just like leave a pile of things. Leave that just to make some room. I think we will just do the optic amulet. Maybe I'll just grab it. Go with the spirit of this hardcore run, and just kind of hope that it's something good. Hope that's what I think it is, actually. No, you don't need town portal, that's for sure. I feel like I get a lot. There is actually a time years ago when I played this game that I ran out of magic. I didn't have a town portal scroll, I forgot to take it. I had to like, basically I had to walk all the way back up. Too. Wow. Okay, so we'll just keep that on hand, actually. That's one thing about this. If you've ever played a roguelike, there's always this question of like, well, should I use it now or should I save it? I'll take those, actually. They're pretty good. Because if you use something and you die, then you can say, oh, well, you know, at least I got some use out of it. But of course, if you live and you continue on, and you don't have the benefit of being able to use the item because you already used it, especially if it's like identify or something like that, you know, it's kind of, there's moments where you're like, oh, I could just kick myself, really, because, you know, maybe you find a piece of armor or something that could be very good. Right, so, that's all dead. I'm really just picking up this gold to kind of consolidate it so we don't have gold everywhere. There we go. Let's see, yeah, I'll do that. I'll heal. I don't have that book. Oh well. There's some kind of spring in here.
I have no room.
Oh, whoa. At first I was saying, oh, no enemies. How nice. Well, there's certainly enemies in here. You all dead? Okay, yeah, so I think this restores your mana. Yeah. You gotta, like, sip it, but you can fill up here. That's good, actually. Theoretically, I could exploit that. It'd be pretty ridiculous, like, to kind of keep going back up and hitting the spring, but theoretically, I mean, I didn't make any rules saying I couldn't. So I'll remember it's there, hopefully. So it looks like maybe we cleared this area? That's the whole dungeon, really? Wow, yeah. That's crazy. So we'll go read the book. Hopefully the illusion weavers will not kill us, because they certainly are dangerous. They're, you know, probably one of the most dangerous enemies we've faced up to this point. Even more dangerous than like bosses and stuff we fought. Yeah, I really have trouble believing this is like the whole stage. Wow. Well, that's life, I guess. We didn't even get a level up down here. That's okay. We got some good stuff. We got those scrolls. I actually would take them over a level up. Okay, here we go. Book of the Blind.
I can see what you see not. Vision milky, then eyes rot. When you turn, they will be gone, whispering their hidden song. Then you see what cannot be. Shadows move where light should be. Out of darkness, out of mind, cast down into the halls of the blind.
Oof. That's spooky. That still gives me chills even after all these years. Spooky, spooky stuff. Alright, so we'll walk over there. And we'll go kill some illusion weavers. I think they have pretty high hit points too, if I remember correctly. So this is going to be a little bit of a slugfest, really. I might be able to use yeah, I could theoretically use magic, but I don't know how wise that would be. Okay, here we go. Here's the doorway. Yeah, there we go. They don't take a lot of damage, that's good. Well, Arcane's Valor is helping us, that's for sure. For some reason I thought they could take a lot of damage, but it's actually more of like, another amulet, really? It's actually more of like, oh yeah, you can dish it out, but you can't take it sort of thing. Okay, any more? Now, if you can manage to peg them with your arrows, like that, you'll actually ruin their surprise attack. No, don't face that way. Okay, here we go. Kill it. Kill it with fire. No, kill it. I actually have to watch some more of that. I think they have some new episodes on Dragon Ball Z Abridged. If you haven't seen it, watch it. It's really funny if you like that sort of thing. Really goofy stuff. Oh no. I also recommend Dub of the North Star. If you're familiar with Fist of the North Star, they kind of poke fun of that, dub it over. That has a few good moments in it too. Okay, so I think we got them all. There's some in this room. One thing is, it will actually tell you if they're around, because if you stand in front of the door and it's open, it'll change to blocked before they appear. I think that's pretty cool. There we go. Okay. And over here is where the optic amulet waits us. These guys are such little, like, douchebags, really. This is the part of this quest that I forgot that's actually pretty annoying. And it's like their armor class just shoots up when they're running away to go invisible. There we go. And we got a level up. That's pretty nice. And the optic amulet. So we'll level up. And, should I put to magic? Decisions. Yeah, decisions. Yeah, I'll put a point to magic. I don't know, I feel like it's almost useless, but we do have mana shield. Alright, so let's identify this bitch. Alright, so resist lightning 20%, so yeah, I was right. Sweet. 20 to light radius, -1 damage to enemies, 5 to magic. Not an amazing item, but it's pretty good. It's helpful, that's for sure. And it could mean the difference between life and death for us. And in fact, that -1 to damage, that's actually pretty good. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to chuck these other amulets. I don't really see them helping us. We could always use that scroll for something else. Like if we get a helmet or another ring, I could also theoretically identify that saber. I don't know how good or bad it would be. I forget what the unique sabers are. It's been many, many years, so... 3 whole amulets, damn. So yeah, we'll just save that for a helmet or another ring, or even a weapon. Although weapons do tend to wear quickly, so I don't know about that. Now we're going to poke down into the next part of the dungeon. I'm not going to go too far, but we'll just visit it because this has been pretty quick. I'm kind of tempted to look at that ring mail, but there's no way that thing's better than Arcane's Valor. Like that's, if you find that thing's viable for like most of the game, really, at least on normal difficulty. In fact, I had characters that wore it through hell, I think. Not hell difficulty, but hell on normal difficulty, the part of the dungeon. Okay, so we're getting a lot of archers here. That's kind of a mixed blessing, really. Now this level might be all archers, actually, so we'll see. I'm really hoping we get a better helmet. Because some bad luck could break this helmet. It's only giving us 1 to armor class as well, so that's not good. Okay, so a trapdoor. Just gonna play peekaboo with these guys. Because we don't really want them to like get a lot of chance to fire on us. So there's just 2 there, so that's okay. Oh boy. There's a lot. I'm just gonna shoot them when they come out the door. Little fuckers. I really hate those goat fuckers. Ridiculous noises they make. They're great in Diablo 2. They're even funnier. Oh! Good thing we had the optic amulet. One thing I've always wondered about is if, like, a lot of things have that, you know, -1 to damage or whatever. I wonder if that counts for all damage, or if that's just physical damage, or just magical, or what. I mean, if it's all damage, it's great. This character certainly seems to be benefiting from it. I guess we'll heal. Do I have a scroll? Oh, yeah, I do. I do have a scroll. Woohoo. Oh, more archers. Run away! I think I'll keep putting to magic as well, because now that we have Scroll of Golem, are you kidding me? Stone Shrine. Remember that being good. You know what? I'm going to look it up real quick. But yeah, as I was saying, now that we have magic, a magic bonus from that amulet, I guess it's argued, or you could arguably say that maybe, putting a few points to magic might help a little bit. Alright, so Diablo 1 shrines. Let's see. Okay, so they don't tell us. Okay, so we have holy, hidden, enchanted, bad shrines, fascinating, Murphy's shrine, tainted shrine. Okay, so I'm gonna find this. This isn't terribly interesting, but come on. Sheesh. Okay. It recharges your stabs. Well, I guess that's nice. Except we don't use stabs, so, or have any. I did use one, but we no longer possess it. There are certainly other shrines that would have been far better. Far better. Alright. We'll kill these guys. There's actually one that will, like, if I remember correctly, will increase, like, the upper limits of your weapon's damage. So you can potentially, like, kind of craft a weapon, really. And I think there's one that will increase durability. I think it takes durability from some items and gives it to others. It's kind of weird. But, you know, you could, theoretically you could use them. Just gonna explore up here. I don't want any archers popping out of nowhere if I open that door and they come up from over here. Kill me. That wouldn't be too cool. It might fuck me up a little bit. Battle axe, it's good. Can't use it, but it would be very nice if I was playing a warrior, that's for sure. And there's some archers. Yeah, this like this -4 to damage we're getting from all this gear, it's really smoothing out, like, the damage she takes. Like, usually, like, the damage is a little bit on the spiky side, I guess. Like, some hits will really damage you. It's something I never really used much. Like, sometimes if I got a good piece of equipment or something, I would use it. One problem with the PlayStation version of Diablo, one of the things I don't like about it, I don't think I said this in the review. That's Czar. We'll come back to him. I don't think I said this in the review about Diablo 1 on PlayStation, is that, like, if you restart the game, you actually lose your uniques, and, like, that always bugged me. Because that didn't happen in the computer version. Of course, that's, in some ways that's the superior version. In many ways it is, actually. Although I do like how the game saves your position in the dungeon and all that in this version. And I think in the computer version, it would just send you back up to town if you saved, and you'd have to go back and you'd actually have to re-clear the level. And the only checkpoints were like level 5 and 9, and I think level 13. Like, there's those staircases back up. It was really kind of annoying. Now, one of the reasons why I tended to play this more, aside from the fact that one of my friends had it. Let's see. Phasing. Might be able to use that, actually. We're looking really good with these scrolls. Wow. Alright. I think, you know, we'll do Czar. He might kill us. Might go very badly. But we'll do him and we're going to call it quits for now. So this might be my swan song. He'll give you a book. Which we don't actually need, really. That's the funny thing. I'll learn phasing. Oh, I should have talked to him. Here we go.
What? Why are you here? All these interruptions are enough to make one insane. Here, take this and leave me to my work. Trouble me no more.
Oddly enough, he's really not bad. Like, he's crazy, but he's not bad. Like, when you touch one of his books, he flips out and attacks you. But he's actually not the one in the wrong. So I think that's pretty funny. That's something that always amused me about the game. Alright, here we go.
Your curiosity will be the death of you.
And I know what I'm going to do. Because he's going to mess us up if I don't. Yeah, I stone curse him. I'm taking the easy way out. There we go.
I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Chain lightning. Yeah, so that's a lot of books I can't use, actually. Chain lightning and fireball. I'm probably never going to be able to use them on this character. I'll leave them up here. Flash is actually kind of worthless. Alright, so I guess that's it for this episode. It looks like there's quite a bit of more of this area to explore. I'll go right over here so we know where to go. A trap chest. A robe. Still gonna get a helmet. So yeah, yeah, so this is about it for now. We'll pick up where we left off. We're really coming down to the wire here. The caves are going to be do or die. We'll see how they go. We did get the optic amulet, which might really help us. We have some scrolls of identify, so like, you know, it's not hopeless. That's for sure. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I will be back with more, and until next time, good luck and happy gaming.